coming off a 17-14 year last year when we lost our starting post player for the majority of the season. And part of the pieces that were on that team a year ago are coming back. Gabe Jordan, who will be a senior this year and will go over 1,000 points, and he's already over 500 rebounds. He will be ready to do some work for us at the 2 spot. And we just had our alumni game, and he played pretty well in that. And then Hudson Welty is also another 4-year starter from Park Hill South, and his work ethic is beyond no other. And we think that it's going to be his time to kind of shine a little bit. And then Jonathan Green, who finally started to live up to his potential a year ago, is starting to play like we know he's capable of playing. We still have a question at the point guard spot, but we have 3 young men who are fighting for that spot. That's Cam Chrisman, who's a sophomore, and Mitchell McMillan, who's a sophomore, and Brett Wright, who's a junior. And all of them show flashes of being pretty good, but they still have a long, long ways to go. And then in the post, we brought in a 7-footer from Moldova, and we think that he's got a chance to be okay. His name is Vasil Adaju. And then Cody Ostertag is back from last year's team, 35 pounds lighter. We think he's got a chance to be really good offensively for us there. Dante Scroggins is the other young man who out of Sedalia, Missouri, who is really starting to come on. We knew that was going to happen. He's got a chance to be a really nice player for us. And so I think we can compete. And then there's several other holes that need to be filled, and we have guys on our roster who we think can get that done. I think our league is very good as usual from top to bottom. I mean, last year was an exception to how the league has been in the past, where we had there's no doubt we had one dominant team, and they proved it in the national tournament in William Penn. And we believe they're going to be really, really good again this year. From what we understand, they brought in 9 Division I transfers, and anytime you go Division I and come and play at an NAIA school, you have a good chance of being pretty good. And Coach Henry does a great job with those kids, so I think they'll be the favorite to win the thing. And Graceland has a lot of their kids back, and they had a pretty good year. Benedictine's always good. Grandview, I think they lost 2 or 3 of their starters, but they'll be really good. And of course, now we're also in divisions this year, and so I think most of those teams I just mentioned are in the North Division. And so in the South Division, Benedictine is always good. Evangel is always good. Central Methodist. So it's going to be a difficult season for us, but we think that we have the horses that maybe we can compete.